Many of you are used to this, a traditional plug-in charger. But recently I got something in the mail, actually today, I got something in the mail that literally will change the way a lot of us do things, especially if you're traveling or at an event where you don't have access to a plug or some kind of power source to charge your batteries. And let me tell you, with these LPE17 ones, this is especially important because these die really quickly. And for many of you who know some of the stuff I do, I use the Canon R8, which uses these types of batteries. So when you're going 4K 60, it drains batteries like crazy. So this video is actually about this, the LLANO power case. Now, just so you know, I'm giving my first impressions right now because I'm not getting supported by them at all. I paid for this for my own money. I funded it early on, I think, Indiegogo. And I was really excited when I saw it because I knew that they had a previous version, but the only thing is, it was one where you had to plug it in all the time. This one means you don't have to plug it in. You can take this, it's basically like a power bank for your battery. So you don't have to go charge it at some other place. The battery case has it built in. So you know, like the mics, like DJI mics and other things, where you put it in the case, or like AirPods, where you put it in the case and it basically charges the device that you're using. Well, this basically does that for the camera batteries, which I think changes the game immensely. So like I said, maybe you're out hiking or you're doing a wedding, like I've mentioned, where I was on a boat and there's not as many plugs available. Well, this will change things. So I'm unboxing it the same time as you. I literally just opened it just a little bit just to make sure everything was there and to make sure there's no sensitive stuff that I can't show on camera. But this is what it looks like when you first get it. All I did was remove the packaging, like the plastic packaging. So you are getting pretty much the exact same experience I am right now. So first off is we have this open a little bit. Now we have a picture up here. Not exactly sure what the picture is for, but again, it's a cool picture nonetheless. And we have this little plastic thing. It's a little open because like I said, I just opened it a bit. On the back, we have the LLANO power case that's shown in a diagram and some of the features and just some information on it. I'll put a picture up, or maybe you'll be able to find it online just to make it a little bit easier on yourself to like read about it and learn, because trust me, when I saw this, I was really thrilled about it. And just so you all know, I'm going to give my honest review on it because like I said before, I'm not being paid to do any of this. This is something I just really felt strongly about and I really kind of wanted for a while. So this is a completely genuine review and my first impressions. So I'll probably make an update video down the road, maybe a couple months down the road, when I've really tested this thing and just put it out in its field. But right now, it is just me opening it and just showcasing it to all of you because it's so brand new now. Just to make it easier, I might put down the mic here and there so you can see, and I can use both my hands because I'm clearly holding a mic with one hand. So here, I'll open it a little bit just so you can see the opening experience. So as you saw, we got the LLANO power case. I'm going to take it out so you can exactly see what it does. It took forever to open, but yeah, they packaged it really well. So this is what it looks like. It's basically, again, like basically the size of my hand, just so you can get an idea, size of my hand. Obviously, it looks kind of like a really big AirPods case. It's kind of similar to that. Now, what we have here is one power button. Now, when I hit this power button, it'll be a little hard to see, but you can see we have an LED screen here, which tells us our battery power. And if I'm not mistaken, from what I read, you tap it once, or actually I think you hold it. I'll read the instructions properly, but you tap it to basically enable it to start charging the battery inside. So when we open inside, we have the SD card holder over here on the left, kind of where my finger is. Then with this big open gaping hole is where our batteries go into. And then on the side here is an SD card reader. So we have all these things built in. And yes, there are other versions that can have two batteries, but just having one is the more cheap option, but also it's something that, you know, might get down the road when it's more proven. But I got this because I just want to get a good price on it and I figured it was worth it. So yeah, we got that, and this is basically supposed to charge it on the go. Like I shouldn't have to charge anything except the case every now and then. So just so you can see, I'm going to hold an LPE17 and put it into the case just so we know that it works. Because again, like I said, I'm doing this the first time. I'm literally opening at the same time as you are seeing on this video. I literally just opened it just to make sure it looked proper. Otherwise, same thing, we're doing this together. We're in this together. LPE17, the case. So far so good. This is actually the one with the tape on it. Is an older battery that goes for my T6i that I'm recording on. So it's not even a newer battery. This is a pretty old LPE17 battery. So let's see if it goes in. Okay, awesome. And then so what happens is as soon as I plug it in, you can see that it's already charging, and I think the case power is 35, but the battery power is at 100 or something. So we can see we have 100 there, and it's just telling us exactly. So I'm going to close this, and it closes easily. LP17 is in there and doesn't move, doesn't rattle. So I'm pretty thrilled about this whole thing, and I really think this is gonna change so much. Like I said, I'm just so thrilled about it because I literally asked them about this, and they said, "Oh, we have this coming out later in the year." So I didn't buy the previous version. I bought this because I was like, "This will change things." I'm just really excited. Okay, I can't contain the excitement. Sorry if it's cringy or whatever, but yeah, I'm just some things like this just really get me excited. Okay. So to show you what's all in the rest of the box is we have this little part up here. And this says accessories, so I'm gonna open it up. I'm pretty sure it's just cables and things, so let's just make sure it is what it is. So I'm not gonna fully unpack this, but essentially it's just a cable in there and then a carrying bag, and I think maybe one other small thing. I'll put it all on screen, like I said, when I fully get the chance to unwrap it, because it's all nicely kept right now. But they packed this thing really nicely. Like, it took forever to get that small little box out. So yeah, it is really good. I'm pretty thrilled with this. And for those who supported on Indiegogo early on, like I said, to get a better price and all that, you actually get one additional thing, which some of you may or may not get, but it is still cool nonetheless. We also got this, which is an SD card reader, just something a little bit additional that they included, I think, as a bonus gift or something for supporting early. But yeah, it's supposed to be a waterproof storage card reader. That's what it says on here. So I'll quickly show you what's inside. So bear in mind that I actually did open this to make sure as well. So this actually, it was packed a little bit nicer. It's much cleaner looking. This is just the way I put it back. So when you get it, it'll be much better put than the way I just put it back, just to pretend it was like cleanly put back. So before we get to that SD card reader, I'm just going to show you something quick. We have a carabiner in the bottom right under the SD card reader, and then the USB, which I'm assuming just goes in and helps like as an adapter, because I think the connection on the SD card reader is USB-C. So this, I guess, just makes it so you can do the opposite, like go into your computer, USB. And now we have this, the card reader. It comes with this little like hook, or not hook, sorry, loop, that basically allows you to hold it. And then it has LLANO card reader on the part up here, which is great. And you can take this off. It just slots out. Like you can take this silicone part off. It's kind of doing it, so I'm gonna do it with both hands. But yeah, when we open it, we get this. So we have, I think, 2 big SD card readers, so normal sized, and then 4 TF, or I guess like micro SD card holders. And this is just great to carry things around and should be very versatile, very rugged. And we also do have like the connection down here, like I said, the USB-C, which is great because it's just nicely integrated. And yeah, we have all that. And yeah, we have all that, and I just really like that that was included. Wasn't completely necessary, but it is great nonetheless. I will do probably a follow-up video to this because I want to check and make sure that this thing is amazing the way it is. Yeah, that's the first impressions of what I got, the unboxing, etc. And yeah, I'm super thrilled about this, and definitely I think it's worth at least taking a look, and you buy at your own risk, obviously, but I am pretty confident that this will change the game immensely. So if you do want to know anything else about it, let me know in the comments, because I'm down to answer anything since I have it with me. If not, then just check out the store that they are selling at. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see another cool video, be sure to look at this one over here, or check out the channel right over here. And if you want to hit me on social media, ask any questions about this or any other tutorials, videos, etc., I'm available right over here or somewhere on screen. I really hope you enjoyed. Hope this next video. Peace.